Orca or killer whales are found in all the oceans and most of the seas. This film shows our interesting encounters with orca. The orca or killer whale is the largest member of the dolphin family, with a mature adult measuring about 7 meters and typically weighing 6 tons. Orca are apex predators, as no animals prey on them. The orca's large size and strength make it among the fastest of marine animals, able to reach speeds in excess of 56 kilometers per hour. Orca are sometimes called wolves of the sea because they hunt in a group like a pack of wolves. As the ocean's apex predator, orca hunt everything that swims, ranging from fish, penguins, and seals to large whales. We encountered 3 orcas off Esquimalt. There was a mother with her calf and a large mature male orca. In the distance beyond the orca, we could see Mount Baker, a 3,200 meter high active glaciated stratovolcano in Washington state. The appearance of the male's 2 meter high dorsal fin rising out of a sparkling sea was unforgettable. The orca's unique gray saddle patch behind the dorsal fin was readily visible on the adult female. These unique saddle patches are like fingerprints and help observers to identify individuals within a population. In Antarctica, near Mount Erebus, we spotted a pod of orca hunting in front of 2 giant grounded icebergs. On the fast ice between the bergs were seals and penguins resting. Near the huge tabular iceberg, we were lucky to come across a pod of orca hunting for their next meal. A smoking Mount Erebus provided an excellent background for this scene. We were lucky to see a pod of orca hunting along the edge of the pack ice. Surprisingly, the possibility of the orca's dorsal fins hitting the ice floes didn't stop the orca from cruising through the pack ice in search of food. The orca were rapidly swimming through the pack ice, but continually lifting their heads up to check the ice floes for edibles. The orca became fixated on looking at the ice mushroom, which from our vantage point didn't seem to have any animal resting on it. And in the event, the orca gave up on the ice mushroom and continued cruising along the edge of the pack ice. The orca were spy hopping in the pack ice. When spy hopping, the orca sticks its head out of the water to see if anything edible is on the ice floes. Should a penguin or seal be noticed, then an attack would likely follow. The hungry orca relentlessly checked out ice floes for seals or penguins, and soon found floes with penguins aboard. A group of 5 emperor penguins on a large ice floe was surrounded by a pod of orca circling them. It was fascinating to watch the pod of orca hunting the emperors, just like a pack of African wild dogs hunt their prey. The orca were playing a waiting game to see if the emperors would leave the relative safety of their ice floe. The orca employed spy hopping to keep good track of the penguins. Unfortunately, we didn't wait to see how the hunt played out. Orcas swim about 120 kilometers per day, traveling an average of 13 kilometers per hour. However, they can reach a speed of up to 48 kilometers per hour for a short period of time. Males can grow a dorsal fin as tall as 2 meters at sexual maturity. The sight of this huge dorsal fin rising up from the water is very impressive. We were lucky to see some of the orcas tail slapping and breaching clear of the water. Some of this activity may have been play, while other activities such as tail slapping may have been mothers teaching the young how to hunt, as orcas can use tail slapping to stun their prey. Male orcas grow up to 8 meters long and weigh as much as 5,400 kilograms, while females grow up to 7 meters long and weigh up to 2,700 kilograms.
Okay, your camera, Emma.
The scene that unfolded before us was even more interesting, as there was a humpback whale that was being harassed by the orcas. The orcas were swimming beside, over top, and in front of the humpback. The humpback was clearly annoyed and trumpeted to indicate his displeasure. Orcas are black and white with a unique gray saddle patch on the back at the base of the dorsal fin.
Well, this is the most interesting part.
Whoa, did you guys hear the noise the humpback just made? Yeah. That's called trumpeting.
Surprisingly, we came upon the rarely seen sight of a pod of orca hunting down and killing a minke whale. The maximum swimming speed of minkies has been estimated at 38 kilometers per hour. Their speed is their only defense mechanism when pursued by orca or Japanese whalers. Unfortunately, Japan still hunts the Antarctic minke whale. The orca or killer whale is the largest member of the dolphin family, with a mature adult measuring about 7 meters and typically weighing 6 tons. Orca are apex predators, as no animals prey on them. Orca predation on minke whales is not uncommon, but it is rarely observed. Studies have found that the orcas like to eat the minke's tongue and lower jaw. The orca's large size and strength make it among the fastest of marine animals, able to reach speeds in excess of 56 kilometers per hour, which is faster than the minke whale. Orca are sometimes called wolves of the sea because they hunt in a group like a pack of wolves. The coordination of the orca attack on the minke that we witnessed was obvious. Once the orca tired out the minke, the pod of orca attacked it by biting it about the throat and swimming over top of it to make it harder for the minke to breathe or to simply drown it. During the pursuit, the orca flanked the minke from all sides, preventing its escape. They rammed its sides repeatedly to weaken the minke and even swam on top of it, forcing its head underwater. With the bite wounds, oil flowed out of the minke whale's blubber, creating a sheen on the ocean surface around the whale.
Oh, wow. Oh, there's blood in the water, too. They're tearing something apart.
Yeah, right.
Oh god,
Oh,
somebody is bleeding badly.
yeah.
Once stopped, the struggle was one-sided, as minkies do not physically defend themselves. Rather, they depend on their endurance swimming at speed. So when the whale is tired out by the pursuit, the outcome is certain. When the minke stopped moving, the orca feasted on it before it sank too deep. After witnessing the death of the minke whale, the sight of the 2-meter-tall dorsal fin of a male orca rising out of the ocean was even more impressive and ominous. After over half of an hour of observing the drama, we moved on, but the orca continued to feed on the minke carcass. The death of a minke whale at the jaws of the orca demonstrated to us why sailors of old called these mammals whale killers. This name was eventually flipped around to become killer whale.
Take me somewhere nice, to some tired island in your heart calls.